Hello Stampers, I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Inkin' with Dink, and welcome to my video. This week, since it's the last week of the month, I'm not featuring any particular products. I just like to spend the week doing a little bit of catch up and showing you some other types of projects. So my main thing I want to be showing you today is that I recently did a swap, actually two swaps with my team. One was a purple swap. So every card we made was purple, and one was a masculine swap. So I thought I would just take some time today and show you both sets of cards that I got in the swap. So here we go. So this is obviously the purple swap. And so like I said, all the cards in this swap are all going to be purple. This card was made by Katie. Very simple, but I do like it. I love this flower in the poppy set. This is a pretty card. Love this designer series paper. This was by Julie. Miles apart, but still in my heart. Here's a pretty card that's the 3 layers. These cards are so easy to do, but they give such a wow, and they're so pretty. I don't know who this one was by. There's no name on it. We have this one here. Love the ornate border dies. They are so pretty on this card, and then she cut the cardstock to be it fit inside of it. That's very pretty. Sheila made this card. Love it. And this card here, this has been embossed. That's very pretty, and that is by Sherry. This card here, there's the butterflies that have just been around, but they look so good on cards. That's by Mary. Here's the Free as a Bird stamp set. Have always loved that. Never thought to color the birds purple, but I do like them. That's by Deborah. This one is the Jar of Flowers. There's again that ornate die behind it. Very pretty as a layer. That's by Diane. And this is a pretty card. I like this little stamping she did off to the side over here. That's by Sandy. This card here, again, there's the poppy stamp set. Love it. That's by Dana. And then finally we have this one here. Turned out to be a very pretty card, and that's by Joan. So there are my cards for my purple swap. Wonder where the one is I had. Not sure what mine looked like. Okay, I'll find it and show it to you guys later. So we also did a masculine swap. These are fun to do because it is kind of hard to come up with masculine card ideas. So I was anxious to do masculine. So this is the one that I did. It's Your Day, Relax Your Way. Here's one. I like the truck to a great guy. That's by Julie. This one I think is pretty. She even did it so that the outside looks like a frame around it. Such a pretty card. That's by Debbie. Here is the Rooted in Nature stamp set. That stamp itself is just gorgeous. That's by Katie. No amount of money could ever show how much I love you. That's a sweet one. I like the designer series paper on there. That's by Lynn. Oh, and that holds a gift card. Here is one. This is the Retired Golfing stamp set, but that's a little easel card. That is super cute. Love the way that is with the golfer up there. That's by Sheila. Here's one that just shows off some of the designer series paper. Very nice. That's by Dana. Here's one with the hot air balloons. That's a pretty one too. That's by Joan. Here is again showing off some of the designer series paper. That's an easy thing to do for masculine cards. I like the way it looks. That's by Deborah. Again with the designer series paper. That's by Sherry. Oh, and this is the new stamp set with the world and the dies. That's really pretty. That's by Sandy. Love the designer series paper. There's another one showing off a lot of the designer series paper. That's by Lisa. And finally, that's the same stamp set I used. Love the way this one opens, a gatefold, and that's by Diane. So there you go. So there are several swaps that I have received in the last couple of months. We actually do a swap at our meeting every month. And since all of this COVID has been happening in the shelter in place and all that, we have not been able to have in-person meetings. So we send all of our swaps to one person, they all get swapped out and then given back. And that way we're still able to swap and get lots of ideas from our team members. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this, although now some of this stuff has retired, especially in the masculine cards. I just hope it gives you some ideas for making your cards. So thank you so much for watching.